All right. So good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming to our Friends Germany trip 110-day deadline meeting. My name is Sharon Shu. I'm the teacher at Masita Elementary School. So to be respectful of your time, I want to ask that you send your question in the chat box, and we will be sure to address each of your questions tonight. We'll go over several important items, include our tour dates, logistic, health, safety, passport, and documentation, rooming, tipping, travel to do. By the way, there's some photo from my last Masita trip to Spain last October. And as you can see, the weather was lovely. There were not many tourists when we were traveling in Europe around the time, and all the students had epic adventure. They were super engaged and learned so much on the tour, and that's the reason I decided to have the tour in October, because that's the best time. There's not many people there, and the hotel they were giving us was really great, close to the city, so I really enjoy. That's the reason we're doing the October trip. So here's our request travel date from October the 4th to October the 12th. We should be able to receive the confirmed date anytime soon. Your flight information will be available through your secure site, ef.com, 21 days prior to your scheduled departure. So let's talk about how we prepare for the tour. All traveler and parents will receive information about local COVID-19 guideline and regulation expect to be in place during their tour. Please scan the QR code to visit to review EF travel guideline, the COVID care promise, and everything related to COVID health and safety. As far as I know, there's no proof of vaccination and recovery or testing is required for entering to Switzerland, France, and Germany. So far, we're just waiting for EF sending more information. So please submit your passport information to EF. If you have your passport already, please review your passport expiration date. It has to be 6 months validity after your return date, which means if your passport expired before April the 2024, you'll have to renew your passport and try to expedite the shipping. And once you're done, please log into your EF website to submit your information, as well as confirm your name, birthday, and file match exactly as appear on your passport. If you have not applied for your passport yet, please do so as soon as possible. Organize all necessary paperwork now and connect with our local acceptance facility to schedule a future appointment. This may take time. EF need this information to book flight and our tour experience. So please email me a copy of your passport when you have chance. I will also send in the email to remind you. As a reminder, the passport information is due by our 110-day deadline. So your full name, including the spelling error, your birthday change, and after this deadline, you could incur a minimum late charge fee of $200. So please make sure you double check your name. So what I need from you adults is who are you room with. So please email me and let me know by tomorrow if you're gonna, for upgrade room type and cost. So for the family room, either 2 adult or 1 student or 2 student with 1 adult, there's no charge. If you want a room with your student or your child to a twin room, that's a $50 per night in hotel room. The deadline to upgrade your room is 110 days prior to the tour. So please make sure you upgrade your room if you decided to room with your child. Remember, for the family of 3 or 4, you can do further arrangement, but that's a room update need to be done by June the 16th. So the tour industry is it's always customary to tip your tour director, bus driver, and local tour guide, similar to the waitress or waiters here in US. They make the majority of their money from the tip. So next meeting, I will collect $94 the tipping money per traveler. And the spending money, this is for the student, but for the family, just budget about $30 or $60 per day, depending on your lunch or other meal souvenir. So this is usually I tell the student, but for family, just make sure I will go over some next meeting for the currency, but right now just let you know that we'll have to prepare for the tip money for the next meeting. And so here is our pre-departure to-do list. So due by June the 16th, please log into your online travel account, submit your passport information to EF, notify me of any rooming upgrade request, and you also notify me for any health accessibility needs that may require specific accommodation. So if you're on manual payment plan, please ensure your account is paid in full or switch to the automatic payments. Please prepare for your tip and money to collect at the next meeting. So this is official enrollment deadline if any of your friends want to join us. So here's your travel account looks like. Make sure you log into your ef.com, log in, check out, and here you'll see where you check out your itinerary. Make sure you're on top of all the to-do list. Also, you're gonna stay on top of your payment. Here you get all the information that reminds you. So please log into your account. And most importantly is your passport information, because now EF is gonna start booking the ticket. This is very important. As I mentioned to you earlier, your name has to be exactly the same. Very, very important to check your passport date. I noticed some of our travelers, if your passport expired before April 2024, please make sure that you submit your renewing for your passport. My friend just did it last week, and she was telling me it takes 2 to 3 months to renew the passport right now. So please be mindful. This is the great time. Good thing we don't have excursions, so they don't necessarily need your new passport number right now, but they will need very, very soon. So please, if you get a chance, enter your passport information and submit your information right here on this page. All right, so I'll be hosting 2 more meetings for our group before we depart. So stay tuned for our meeting dates. Here are the overview of what you can expect on those meetings. About 2.5 months. Usually I do this just by sending email, because we're going to review our conference tour dates. Sometime they start sending the tour day 4 months before. I think last trip was 3 months. So please expecting the date to be sent out to email anytime soon. And then typically I will run our face-to-face meeting in person about 2 or 3 weeks before the departure. I usually do September. So since this time we're leaving on October the 4th, I'm thinking of teacher parents night. I believe it's September the 16th. I'll let you know, because that's 3 weeks before our tour, and I will receive the EF backpack. So I thought that'll be a great time when you come to see your child in Masita, or if you have a child in other campus, this is a good time, because Masita is going to stay open till 6 o'clock. So we might have a meeting about 5:30. I'll send you the email. So we will review the hotel with our tour director, and we also have the entry requirement and all the dietary restriction. I need to collecting all this information. And then we're gonna review a couple other things. And most important, I will collect a copy of your passport, the tip money. All this will be done 2 or 3 weeks before the tour. So I really appreciate you taking this time today to learn more about our the different way in which myself and EF are here to support you. I will follow up via email with helpful information from EF website for your reference and reminder. So please let me know if you have any additional information or question about our trip. And don't forget, your friends or family still have some time to join in this adventure. So send them to me for more information. We're hoping to make this a private tour again. So if anybody's interested, please let them know. After the 110-day deadline, they have to charge them more for the ticketing. So if they're interested, let them know. We still have a space available. So thank you, everyone. I can't wait to create this beautiful memory with you all. So I am going to see. Oh, all right.